Hey YouTube, it's jurracmaster, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a new dragon deck that I've been thinking about for quite some time. It might not be quite perfected, I'm still working on it a little bit, and I don't know if I'll update this deck until Dragon Strike Infernus is released, because it won't really be as good then as it is now, seeing as we'll get better dragon support than the way I've set this deck up. But we'll get into it right now. I just got my Dragon Master collection kits, which is why I'm doing this right now instead of 2 or 3 days ago, depending on when you guys see this. So, we'll get right into it. First off, I'm going to be using 3 Hammer Dragon Foulburn. This is an armored dragon deck, so got 3 Tetsurian the Unchained for mainly his ability when he comes into play, so that you can start killing off some pesky creatures. And it works well because he comes into play under Foulburn, you get that effect. 2 Morna Gatling Dragon, just for the larger creatures that your opponent chooses not to attack with, you can kill them off. 3 Bolgash Dragons for blocker heavy decks and a good turn 6 dragon drop. 2 Tatsurian, just for another turn 6 dragon drop, and just in case you don't have Hyperspeed Dragon. And that brings us to 3 Hyperspeed Dragon for obvious reasons. And those are the armored dragons in the deck. There's a pretty good number of them for the Foulburn synergy. And then just some fire spells to kill things off. Got 3 Tornado Flame. And 3 Heat Seekers. That wraps up the fire section of the deck. And on to the water section of the deck. We've got 3 Frogzuka, 3 Fluorogil Manta, and 3 Refi. All 9 of those are just for standard blockers, and to have a decent early game defense while you wait to get up to 7 mana or so. Ideally you hit 7 or 8 mana in this deck and you're pretty much good. So last are the water spells. We've got 3 Crystal Memory, 3 Logos Scan, and the tech card of the deck here, which really is like why I made Fire Water instead of something like Fire Nature Darkness, Fire Nature Light, which if you look at my playmat, Fire Nature Light is actually what I'm probably going with. I've got the 3 dragons there, and the Kaijudo symbol with Dual Masters replaced by jurracmaster. So it says Kaijudo Rise of the Jurracmaster. Just pretty cool. This deck is made possible by this card, 3 Predict, which I feel dumb, forgot to switch this back. 3 Predict. Card makes this deck really good because you can set the top 4 cards of your deck however you want them. If one of them's a dragon, obviously you play right into Foulburn, which is really nice. So Foulburn plus Predict equals win. You can set your deck however you want. Sometimes you'll even see the next Predict, which you can make yourself draw the turn after you use Foulburn. However you want to set it up, you can typically make that work really well. Start getting extra dragons that can all attack the turn they come in because of Hyperspeed Dragon, and pretty much end the game right there on maybe turn 7. So the deck can actually be very dangerous very fast, all thanks to Hammer Dragon, Hyperspeed Dragon, and Predict, which at first I wasn't really a fan of Predict, but obviously now that it can really combo well with another card, it's really nice. Just Predict before was good, but just took up space, and we had better turn 1 things to play like Cyber Sprite. Now in this deck I am able to Predict on turn 1, just if I want to make sure things go well for my hand, or I can do it on turn 6 after a hyperspeed dragon, or I can just do it whenever I draw it, just for the hammer dragon. So the deck's working really well. If you guys have any suggestions or opinions on this deck, go ahead and leave them in the comments. But until next time, thanks for watching, guys, and have a nice day.